It's a tough time for America's entertainment industry, especially those who make us laugh for a living. Ben Stiller, a native New Yorker, is no exception. Ben, nice to see you.
You too, Katie.
You're here talking about your new movie, which you co-wrote, co-produced, starred in, and directed.
Yes.
But you feel a little funny, as most people do in your line of work, talking about a movie at a time like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really strange time to you know, just be talking about movies and entertainment, because it just all kind of does, you know, seem frivolous. And you know, for me, like, having the movie come out now is the toughest thing about it. I thought it was a good idea to be able to have a comedy for people to go to if they wanted to, you know, to have that option. But talking about it, it seems kind of, you know, not important.
And when you think about the movie, you know, when I went to see it, I thought people's sensibilities have changed so much in the last 2 weeks. And some of the things that, you know, the frivolity and superficiality of some of the characters that you mock, it almost seems even more laughable, almost revoltingly so. And then some of, excuse me, some of the serious scenes about mass demonstrations in Malaysia, they take on a different tone too, don't you think? I mean,
yeah, sure.
Have you watched the movie since this happened and gotten a different sort of feel for it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, it's a really silly, ridiculous comedy, but we kind of have this like Manchurian Candidate plot, which is kind of secondary to the comedy in the movie. But it, you know, everything seems everything is different now, you know. But the great thing about seeing it, I've seen it with some audiences since this, and you know, and people are laughing, and it does seem to at least kind of be so silly that it kind of takes them out of stuff for all. But definitely, you know, everything's different now.
Yeah, you're hoping to provide people with some much-needed escapism.
Yeah, just distraction.
Let's talk a little bit about the movie, because we're talking about Manchurian Candidate, Malaysia. People are going, what
well,
the heck is this about?
No, it's about Derek Zoolander, who's the world's most incredibly famous male supermodel.
And who's famous for his expression.
Look,
Go
right,
ahead,
Blue Steel. Yeah. Thank you very much. And he's kind of having a midlife crisis because he realizes that he's at the end of his being at the top. There's a new model, Hansel, who's on the scene, who's
very hot. He's very hot right now.
He's so
Hansel.
hot right now, as Will Ferrell says in the movie. Will Ferrell plays an evil fashion designer, you know, so it's kind of about how Derek gets drawn into Will Ferrell's web of intrigue, and he has to kind of save the day.
And Derek, of course, he's a lost soul right now, because Hansel does beat him out as Model of the Year.
That's right. Derek loses Model of the Year for the first time in 3 years, and he kind of makes him question his life. Who am I? Or who am I? That's how he speaks. He kind of has a bad Marilyn Monroe sound to his voice.
Where did you come up with this? I mean, he was a character, right?
He was a character that we did in a short film for the Fashion Awards on VH1 about 1996 and 97. Drake Sather wrote the first little piece, and you know, it just seemed like fun. That's from the movie.
That's not only from the movie. That's your wife.
That's my wife.
That's Christine Taylor,
yes,
who plays an investigative reporter for Time magazine. That is Derek Zoolander, who's working on sort of his new expression, which basically looks like every other expression, the same expression.
He has a number of expressions. He has Blue Steel, La Tigra, which he uses for footwear most of the time, and then there's and the big one is Magnum, that he's been working on for 8 or 9 years, which he hasn't unveiled yet.
I know, and everybody's really looking forward to
they
that.
are. And
it is funny though, Ben. I mean, it's great how you do make fun of people in certain businesses who take themselves ever so seriously.
Right. Well, I mean, I think
you do it in a loving way.
Right, and I think also I can relate to it because we in show business, I think, sometimes take ourselves a little too seriously and get wrapped up in our own craziness. So in a way, it's kind of like, I think, working out some of those demons, not just kind of making fun of the modeling industry, because that's pretty easy. You know?
And you have a lot of great cameos in this movie, including your parents.
My parents.
I mean, your dad's more than a cameo.
Yeah,
He's got a big role. Tell me about his role.
My dad plays Maury Ballstein, who runs Balls Models, which is Derek's modeling agency. And he's been Derek's agent for about, I don't know, for Derek's whole career.
Your
and he's
dad
very
cracks
protective.
me up. Is he that funny in real life, or is he like a crashing bore?
No, he's very, very funny. He's different than he kind of comes off in like in Seinfeld.
He doesn't yell all the time?
He doesn't yell. He just has a funny kind of, he's more kind of, he does little characters around the house, and he's kind of pixie-ish, and he and my mom together are just constantly having fun with each other.
Of course, that's Ann Mira, your mom.
Yeah.
Those little characters around the house, that must be very fun for your mom.
You know what? They keep each other laughing, and they keep us laughing.
Which is a great thing. You also have a lot of other famous people, I noticed. You have, oh gosh, what is that
David,
pretty girl who I love, who goes to an Ivy League school. You're never supposed to say where she goes to school.
Oh.
Help me out. Natalie Portman.
Oh, Natalie Portman,
Portman's
yeah.
in it. Winona
Right.
Ryder
Winona
is in
Ryder, David Bowie, Lenny Kravitz. There's all sorts of just random people in it. But everybody kind of wanted to just have fun. It's a real, like I said, it's a silly movie. So they read the script and it just kind of felt like a fun thing to do.
Yeah, well, it seemed like you had a lot of fun making it. It must have been.
Yeah, and we made it here in the city, and it was a great time.
You also had a lot of fun participating in the telethon, I understand.
Yeah.
You were working those phones, Ben, next to all sorts of famous people like Sly Stallone and Robert De Niro.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I mean, the best part of it was really just being able to connect with total strangers all over the country and feel very comfortable about it. I mean, everybody had, we all were kind of connected because we've all gone through this.
What was your biggest pledge, Ben?
My biggest pledge was, I think, maybe $500, which I thought was pretty good.
That is pretty good.
And the woman said that she was sorry she could only give $500, which I thought was pretty incredible.
Well, Ben Stiller, great to see you. Zoolander opens nationwide today. Thanks, Ben.
Thanks.
Good luck with it.
Thank you.
And we'll be back, but first, these messages and your local news.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.